YouTube live book reading of Sacred Sounds by Ted Andrews. Magic and healing through words and music. Peace, everyone. What's going on? Live from Maui. Had to bring you with me. Yeah. So we're going to do a reading. Peace. Highest heart love, YouTube. So we pick up. Yeah. Yes. Page 26. At the top, page 26 of Sacred Sounds. I'm your moderator and narrator, Uriel Riley. Highest heart love. Notes to chapter 1. This will be brief. 1. Air is the most common medium, but metal and water transmit sound vibrations more easily. Many ancient oracles and seers used water to increase their sensitivity to higher vibrations. Places of oracles were located near high cliffs and air. And underground caverns and lakes, the water and mineral media. Water was a common tool for prophecy and divination. The water facilitated communication with energies and beings of higher vibration. Water in a metal container or cup was used as a divining instrument. Certain stones and metals are assisted in transmitting energies. This led to the development and use of the crystal balls, polished beryl, and dowsing rods as divination tools. Peace, highest heart love, pushing plant base. Welcome to Maui. We're in Hawaii. Thank you guys so much for the likes and subs. Hope the sound is fine. I know I'm literally sitting on the jetty, so I was like, let's give them a different experience. You know what I mean? All right, so we're going through the notes of chapter 1. Here's number 2. Although it cannot be historically verified, and although there is no evidence that the lost continent of Atlantis ever existed, there have been many tales of this form of abuse associated with the Atlantean epic. Many believe that during this time, it was recognized that each soul had its own individual keynote or tone. Yeah. This tone was the key. Yeah. Yes. This tone was the key to restoring health and complete spirituality. The power of sacred sound, developed to a high degree within their temples, took the form of spoken word. Spoken word and spoken song. They developed the ability to perceive the keynotes of individuals and natural objects. They then developed the ability to transmute physical conditions, to alter the physical vibrations through those tones. Many believe it was the misuse of this knowledge that assisted in the collapse of this legendary civilization. Groups bent upon personal power instead of spiritual evolvement use techniques to discover the keynote of various individuals. They would then direct a discordant variation of that tone at the individual to drive the ego from the physical, literally blast of tone, attuned to the keynote of a person or an object, were used to ruthlessly destroy human life and property. Corinne Helene, music, the keynote of human evolution. Santa Monica, New Age Bible, Control 1986, page 35. 3. Peace. Nice heart love. Awesome. Walaikum salam. Salam alaikum. Peace and highest heart love. Thank you so much. We're reading Sacred Sounds live from Maui in Hawaii. Hawaii. Aloha. Aloha. Peace to all my family and friends. Much love. All right. 3. Almost every sound, musical or not, has overtones. A sine wave does not have overtones, but it can only be created electronically. It does not occur naturally. These are vibrations set in motion at the same time as the primary tone. For example, if the note of middle C is struck upon the piano, the strings for the note of G above middle C, E, B flat, etc. also begin to vibrate, although barely audible. 4 or 5 overtones are normally detectable and recognized in music. But theoretically, the overtones extend much further than the human ear can detect. Thus, when we use music, sound, words, affirmation, or prayers, we need to be aware that we are setting in motion overtones that will affect us as well. Those overtones are determined by the emotional and mental states of our energies. This is why we so often do not get what we are affirming, or it manifests in an obtuse manner. It has, and 4. Peace, peace. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Peace, family. What's going on? Peace, you too. Thank you so much. Pushing Plant Face, one of my mods in the building. Highest heart love. All right. Let's go with 4. It has only been in the past 50 to 60 years that society as a whole has reached a decibel level in the 90 decibel range. Unfortunately, decibels increase their effects logarithmically. 1 decibel is the quietest sound that an average person can hear. 10 decibels of sound is 10 times greater than 1 decibel, but 20 decibels is 10 times greater than the 10 decibel range, or 100 times greater than the 1 decibel. You see? 100 decibels is 1 billion times as intense as 1 decibel. 90 decibels is equal to the sound of 1 train pulling into the subway station. 100 decibels is equal to the sound of 10 trains pulling into the subway station simultaneously. 110 decibels is equal to the sound of 100 trains pulling in. And that completes chapter 1 of Sacred Sounds. We did it! Chapter 1 is complete. So when we reconvene next time, we'll do chapter We'll go into chapter 2, the magic in music. Live from the light. Peace, peace. What's going on, yo? Yeah, we're in Hawaii. Thank you so much for being here and reading Sacred Sounds. Discover the magical power of singing, speaking, and storytelling. Magic and healing through words and music by the great Master Ted Andrews. I wish you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here with us. This was a short read. Just wanted to finish that chapter 1. Also, give you some of this goodness. Love from India. Peace, peace, Raja. Hi, it's heart love. Awesome. Peace, peace. Oh, she said, I saw you. Yay. We're here now. About to do an interview about the harmonic vibrational manual. Thank you so much for the likes and subs. I told you, wherever I go, last year we were in Alaska and Florida, I will always take you with me so you can see the world and the life that a natural healer lives. You know, the Most High is always guiding us and giving us everything we need in abundance. Hi, it's Heart Love. I will see you soon. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you. I love you. I love you. Peace, peace. You know it. So I love myself, right? We have to treat ourselves right. Peace, peace. I'll see you soon.